So there is some type of balance here. The human goes through its life experiencing perhaps to some effective degree, however it comes about, some type of turbulence after certain pressures kind of onset. And as different niche pressures onset, then that turbulence is in effect. And that turbulence in life energetically could cause you for some amount of time being, it could cause you to flop, right? In life. There's flops in life. So my whole I guess what do you call that? Revelation here is there is an energetic power somehow without the not just with the human mind, beyond the human mind, where there's an energy that could pick you back up from the flop, right? There's something, some type of will, some type of courage, different things that will let you onset with the program of the matrix. And the program of the matrix, it leans towards some type of hard balance. And I say it's a hard balance because whether we like it or not, in respects to everyone's situation, there's still some type of energetic pull in the matrix that snaps things back to structure, and how on the surface level the structure is kind of quote unquote regulated, end quote. That microcontrol is being transformed energetically. And the microcontrol is being transformed energetically because the energies in the environments are in great change. So if the energies in the environments themselves are in great change, everyone has to adapt to that energy and environment. And just the general energy time challenge of decay, death, and life does its thing, right? Because we're brushing under the real spiritual the law system pretty much, and the dynamics of the system, right? So that's what the predecessors have given to us, and that's what we have a chance to focus on. So it's like, so it most respectively, because the predecessors have filled us with these energies, and I'm just a conduit for it. And the recent video was raw as AF, and I'm not gonna post it, but it was just raw AF because I'm some of the videos I have to have are private, so they have to be private, right? And as they're gonna be private, what the internet's doing within itself, it's updating respectively for the energies on how the internet itself from a global level is not particularly biased and quote unquote racist, end quote, but it's still, in one sense, it kind of energetically it kind of is, because that's just how the algorithm has to match data to data, right? But in energetically, it's like the international policies, they're having a new approach, right, respectively, because they're having a new approach of the international internet policies, most respectively, are having a new approach because just general technology isn't in its own rate of transformation, etc. And within that technology being in its own rate of transformation, it's rapid and accelerative. And as it's rapid and accelerative, the humans are particularly newly adapting to that, and they're quote unquote in shock, end quote, of that, the technology uprising, the human intelligence uprising, and just the general basic standard war to war conflict doing its thing, because obviously, like, the internet's been here since the 1900s. We've already known about that. Like, I've been doing this research like pretty much solidly 14 years now. And this is like, it's grounding one part of life being air and moving with it so we could have a different type of more holistic alignment with the air, right? Because obviously, so some conscious person could just throw a rock at me, obviously. but they don't know the different wind workings that have already been done that have made the particular domino effect changes on the planet for the benefit. And if people just want to like cast a stone at me out of their own, general inner issues, turmoil, rage, jealousy, whatever, that's on them, because the bigger matrix is still doing its thing. So the recent video was like, it was Fuego. And as the recent video was Fuego, obviously, the things that I've said in the past in my videos, I only did that subconsciously as for the play, for you to control your mind, because obviously I'm like the most respectful, polite person in person, like that's the energy I bring. Like obviously like within like the professional arena, I wouldn't like, slain anybody, right? I'm here with my balance for the balance. Like when I'm in the professional arena, I don't step on toes like that. Like even before the human design, I like right when I got my human design reading, it just reminded me to like obviously in person talk less. But like low key, I was always like that, like talk less in person, but obviously, and then like let people be them, right? Because people are just gonna be them. They're figuring out themselves, right? In respects to like human growth, right? And there's a fucking force out there, respectively, that is pro encouraging that human growth. Whatever that is, that's what we're locating beyond your AI and your fragmented, respectively replicated webinar technology. Most respectively, just to the whole truth, because the predecessors have been doing this for millions of years. Because I know how someone could feel. They could feel like we don't have, and even it gets the best of me too. I could hear some like, gut wrenching information, perhaps more or less based on how I'm able to digest it and adapt to it. And I could feel some type of way, but regardless of how my human feels, the soul's still going to keep doing its own thing, So within that being said, I'm just kind of like, I'm requesting these new webinars that I'm, seeing entertaining, and I'm asking them the direct request of saying what webinars are actually in like real truth and resonance with what I'm doing. Like what webinars are for my pro resonance, right? You have the best life ever.